done. Well done, well done.
It is 62 days until we go to Disneyland Paris.
Woohoo! And this time we're going to do it properly. We did go, how long ago?
7 years ago or so?
I think when Disneyland Paris was 18 years of age. I worked that out the other day.
Right, jeez.
It's now 25, so we need to go back.
Yeah, if you have watched our videos for a while, you will know that we went to Disneyland Paris and we did not have the best experience, mainly because we were there for pretty much one day. We didn't know the studios existed. We went in January when it was cold and miserable, and yeah, I mean, it was a nice time. We didn't know what we were doing, and now looking back at people going to Disneyland Paris, we're like, wait, why didn't we do that? We didn't know that was a thing. We didn't see any fireworks, any parades. We didn't go to the studios, like I said.
We don't know what we did, basically. I think we just went to the park, looked around the shops,
went on all the rides,
and then came home.
Yeah, and this is before the King's Cross Eurostar was open, and so we had to go to Ashford, and we thought that we could stay overnight in Ashford International, is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
And our train was at 6 a.m. or something.
I think it was 6:30. We got in at about 1:45 into Ashford International, and it was shut.
Yep.
And we had nowhere to stay, and we didn't know what to do. So basically, there was building construction going on at Ashford at the time, and the doors, I think, just to the lobby bit were open, and we sat in the middle, in the lobby, for all night basically.
Yeah, 5 hours watching Pocahontas on Sean's iPod,
not an iPhone. It was an iPod, the little square ones. Yeah.
So note to self: don't ever do that again. Thank God for King's Cross St Pancras. It's because we didn't drive. We didn't realise.
Yeah.
We didn't want to pay for a taxi to get from Maidstone, where we were at university, to Ashford, and so we've learned our lesson, and we should never do that again. And because it was January, it's like minus 17 degrees in England.
It wasn't very nice.
No, we're going to Paris again in November. Yes. End of November, and we
are excited.
So we're going for 5 days, 4 days, 4 days. 4
full days, but 5 days.
It's hard, it's one of those things where you get the hotel and you tell how many nights you're there and you think, well, that's that. So what this video is going to be today is us saying what we are most excited for Disneyland Paris. Because we are newbies to Disneyland Paris, we will like some information from yourselves. If you have any tips or things that we definitely need to do, see, experience, please let us know in the comments.
I think what the lists of things we're excited for are from what we remember.
Yes.
Is at Disneyland Paris. For all we know, they might not even be there anymore. Or
could you imagine? It's closed. Closed down.
But there might be new rides that you can tell us about, so that'd be great.
First thing I am excited for is It's a Small World, and saying this now, actually, I'm not sure if it's going to be different to when we last went. When we went to It's a Small World last time, like I said, we went in January for Sean's birthday, and they were singing Jingle Bells, not It's a Small World.
I have no memory of this.
They were singing Jingle Bells instead, and we were a bit like, what? This is so annoying, I want to hear them sing It's a Small World. So I was excited for them to sing the real song. But now, looking into it, we're going to be there over Christmas time, so they're probably going to be singing it's Jingle Bells again. So we're not going to see It's a Small World, whatever. I do love It's a Small World, although the one in Florida we went on last year was a bit, I felt like I was being sort of, traumatised, hypnotised. You have to while you're like, let me get off. I'm looking forward to it anyway, it'll be fun. It's like a traditional thing. If a Small World is ever taken away from Disney, I think there'll be an outcry.
It's never going to happen, never going to happen. I'm excited to see the castle. Obviously you see Cinderella's castle in Orlando, but I know that Sleeping Beauty's castle is completely different. It's pink, and it's got.
I know.
Okay, good.
I remember.
It's pink, and it's got all different sort of turrets and those sorts of things to it. And I like the castles. I think they're fascinating. So,
and you can go underneath this castle and see the dragon.
Exactly.
Do you remember doing that?
No.
I don't know how you don't remember doing that. We did it. We both walked down there and were like, well, this is cold and miserable, I'm leaving.
I think...
Because we were just not in good moods.
We were not in good moods, and I just think I was tired. Having not slept the night before, going to the park, I didn't take any of it in.
How do you not remember that?
No
Maybe
idea.
when we go, you'll remember it.
I think I will. But yeah, that's one thing I've been looking forward to, the castle, and seeing the dragon, apparently.
Something that I'm really excited for, which has changed name, I'm hoping the ride is still the same, is Space Mountain. I believe now it is a Star Wars themed ride. I don't know, but it's Space Mountain.
Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain? Is that?
I don't know. Basically, the Space Mountain in Florida is really a bit tame. You know, it's fun and it's a long ride, which is nice. But when we went on it, we were like, huh?
I think we've told people.
Yeah, and you've seen the picture of us like, huh? And the man in the front, there's 3 people that sit in it, and the man in front is like, whoa! And you're like. Funny story about the Space Mountain actually is that when I went to Florida when I was 7 with my mum and my dad, we went on Space Mountain I think my dad and me went on Space Mountain in Florida, and obviously, you know, it's quite tame, quite calm, it's just a fast ride. But my mum won't go on rides. So when we went to Paris, we were like, I said to the man, oh, what is this ride? Does it go upside down? My mum came on with me, and Mum was like, does this ride go upside down? And the man was like, no. And I think you sit next to each other in this one, and my mum the whole time, because it goes upside down.
I can't even remember this.
Yeah, because it stops, it pulls you back and shoots you off.
Oh no, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Space Mountain being fun.
Yes.
Because I mean, the one in, like I say, Orlando's fun, but it's not as fun as Paris.
That was our problem, because when we went to Orlando, Caroline was telling me about Space Mountain in Paris, and then when we sat on the actual Space Mountain, we realised,
what's going on here?
Yeah.
When's it going to go upside down? I've only got a little thing on my lap.
So the next thing I am looking forward to, and I remember this one, is the Alice in Wonderland mazes around the castle. Mazes. Because of all this, sort of the caterpillar and the cards, the painting of Moses Red. And yes, I'm looking forward to actually looking at that properly, because we have pictures, but I don't remember being there.
I believe when we went in that maze last time, I think we literally were like, how the hell do we get out here? And we were just like,
out. Yeah, this time I'm going to take my time.
Because we're only there for a day, I think we were a bit like, I'm trapped!
We had so much to do, we were like, oh, this is great, this is a maze, now we're lost. So yes, I'm looking forward to looking at that properly. I tell you what, one thing we're not looking forward to are the teacups.
And then maybe have updated them.
This is true.
Because they sucked last year. Last time.
About 7, when Disneyland Paris was 18 years old.
For God's sake.
I know that. We sat on the teacups and
we came up with this thing called We're Suckers, because you know when you're a sucker and you do something, you're like, why on earth did we do that? Like, you know, back in your mind you're thinking, I don't want to do that, and then you do it and you think, we're suckers for wasting our time.
We sat on the teacups and we just watched everyone else having fun, and we felt we were trapped on this.
It wasn't good. It didn't even spin.
It just felt really slow, and we're like, oh, what a waste of time.
Everyone walked by having a great time, they were stuck on this silly on teacups, like, what is this rubbish?
However, like I said, we were tired. It's probably nothing like that at all.
Because when you're there at Disneyland Paris for a day and you've never been before, I think that's not enough time.
No.
If you've never been to Disneyland Paris, I think, from my experience, I've decided right now, you need to go for more than just a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing I'm really looking forward to actually is the Ratatouille rides, which kind of come hands in hand with the studios part of Disneyland Paris. I've heard great things about the Ratatouille ride. People say it's amazing, it's loads of fun, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it until I do it first.
That's what we're asking for your advice, because there's many a vlog of Disneyland Paris, but we don't want to ruin it for ourselves.
Yeah, we don't want to watch the rides themselves or anything, because
you know. And the next thing I'm looking forward to, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if it even exists because it was taken away from Orlando, is the drawing class, where you sit, making this up now, in a semicircle, and you have an illustrator, animator in front of you with a screen behind, and he's drawing a character.
Have that in Paris.
And you have to draw it as well.
Do they have it in Paris?
I don't know. Tell me.
Do they have the drawing class?
Please.
Why do you need a drawing class?
Because I'd like...
Basically, right, Sean can draw, and he can draw really well. I cannot draw. He wants to go to a drawing class, he can be like, done.
I want Disney to recognise my talents and give me a job.
They'll be like, draw a circle, and I'll be like, it's finished. And I'll be there like, I don't know what I'm doing, it's too hard. And Bob will come out like a triangle head for Mickey Mouse, and he'll be doing tap dancing or something that you've drawn.
I want them to realise
Show
I'm Walt reincarnated.
Showing off. Something that I'm looking forward to are the parade/fireworks. I want to see illuminations.
Yes.
I want to see some sort of princess parade thing.
Bingo.
I think in Ellie Steadman's vlogs I saw a parade from a few years ago, but I don't know if it's still there now. I can't remember how it goes, but yeah, it's because they've got different characters of Paris. Like they have
Jafar and the genie. I'm looking forward to meeting them.
So how do you know how they have?
I don't know.
It's just you're making up with Disney in your own head. It's just like obviously all the characters are the same, but I feel like in Paris they have other characters are more popular, so
I'm
we'll see
excited.
different ones.
Yes, we can carry on with our signatures.
Yeah.
So the next thing I'm looking forward to is Hollywood Studios. I think we've made
Studios.
Because I just am. Because it wasn't built when we went last.
It was built. I did Google it yesterday to double check. Was the Hollywood Studios or the Studios part built when we went in 2008, I think, and it was built in 2002. So yes, it was there. I looked on a map as well, thinking maybe it's miles away from the main park, and it's literally like the main Disney hotel here and the main park is there. Studios is here. How did we miss it?
But the beauty of it is where we're staying this year, we can walk.
Yeah, we're staying on Disneyland property.
Yes.
We're not in one of the associated hotels. We're staying in an actual Disney hotel, which I feel like the prices wasn't even much different.
No. Last time we stayed just outside the parks.
In the Kairad.
We looked around those hotels and we were like, wow, okay, next year we'll stay here and we'll stay here.
And we never went back, and now looking back at it, I was like, why would I stay in the associate when I want to stay in Santa Fe and Hotel Cheyenne or something, and then one day we'll stay in the Disneyland Paris Hotel.
One day. Can't wait to look around that.
Yeah, we're going to look around that. That's something we're looking forward to look around the Disneyland Paris Hotel!
Yay!
Knock on people's doors, ask me to have a look around their rooms.
Just sit in the dining room and wait for dinner or wait to be kicked out. It'd be great.
Imagine doing a whole day in the Paris Hotel. And something that we both really look forward to is buying stuff. We have seen the Disneyland Paris, well, I think so. We think we know that Disneyland Paris do a lot more plushes. And as you know, maybe, me and Sean collect plushes because we're children inside and we want all the plushes all the time because they're real living beings.
And the house is nearly done, which means we can get our plushes out of hiding and we can put them up and then we'll show you all.
And then we can lock the door and never let anyone in there.
Exactly. And yes, the Christmas, I suppose.
Oh yeah, Xmas. Because we're going to be there over Christmas time. Well, no, we're not. We're going to be there at the end of November. And so Christmas will be in full force. I'm hoping that the castle will be decked out in Christmas lights. It's our first time ever experiencing Christmas at any Disney park.
Yes.
Except for the Jingle Bells in January. Yeah. Which doesn't count.
So yeah, Christmas stuff and all the ornaments and decorations.
I'm going to be freezing. January was not a good time to go because the weather in Paris sucked and it's January, so you're a little bit depressed. Christmas time this year, it's going to be cold, but at least it's the lead up to Christmas, so it's like that little buzz inside.
Exactly.
So have a different birthday.
Okay, I'll change my birthday by default.
Can you do that?
I don't know. Okay! So that is a... Okay! So they are the top 5, 6, 7, 10, who knows, things that we're looking forward to in Paris.
It's not top anything, it's just looking forward to.
If you could be ever so kind and leave us a comment down below of things that we may have missed, things that you think we need to see, then let us know.
So, see you next week.
Yes.
I will be a year older.
When she will be older.
Also, can we just say that we came back from holiday a week ago. Can you see how tan we are? So tanned.
So tanned. Anyway, please give this video a like, a thumbs up and a like. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We do videos every Wednesday/Thursday.
We're also Jenna Marbles.
Yes.
And also we do have an Instagram and a Twitter. Please go ahead and follow those. The links will be here.
Thanks.
So see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.